guys can, give us your own opinion in the comments. What do you think? Sex before marriage, sex in any relationship, makes sense, right?
How in the world can that even make sense?
So have you not heard that when you want to drive a car, you test drive it? You go and you drive it around, go around, see whether you guys, you and the car
Cars, I mean, you test.
I didn't say so, but it's good to know what you're getting into, so that you know whether you are compatible or you walk away.
You can know the food you are going to eat by seeing it or smelling it.
Is that not how why when you buy suya, when you want to buy suya guy Aboki will cut a piece, put pepper for you to taste. If you don't want to, but if you don't like that point, you pick another one or you walk away.
So how is sex taste? As far as I'm concerned, sex is eat. You have eaten, you have swallowed, you have
you eat the suya, swallowing, and then decide whether you want to sit by.
That's just a piece.
See,
the conversations you have with that person,
it makes the relationship good. It makes it interesting.
How?
It makes
it. Pulling my hair. How does
don't
it
pull
make
your
it
hair
interesting?
because of another person's matter. See, guys, I feel like it makes it interesting. That's the fun of it.
No, there are lots of fun things that you could do.
How is it even romantic when you're just in a relationship?
It's
just like you're just with a friend.
Do.
If you cannot do something extra special with this person that you say you're dating, it doesn't make any sense.
It does not have to be the extra special. What are we even saying?
No.
It shouldn't be mentioned anyway.
But people are doing it. People are doing it.
It's a misuse. It's a misuse of our body.
But I know a lot of people that had sex before they got married, and they still got married, and they're
happy.
They're okay.
It doesn't make it right.
So why should I now take your side when I've seen people that it worked for? What will convince me to now say, oh, there's no need for it?
The thing about those people is those people will not even tell you.
Because the truth is, a lot of people want sex in relationship, and when you say you don't want, you find out that most times they will walk away. I've seen it happen to ladies, to guys.
I will tell you are better off walking away in any relationship where sex is demanded.
There was even one where the lady called in and she was like that. She has had so many relationships where they eventually left. The guys left. Even the guys, the ladies left because they couldn't understand how he was saying no sex. How do you now know that this relationship is a relationship? What makes it sealed as a relationship?
Met the right guy.
So how do you know the right guy? Please, what else?
The one that is
in marriage, how will you know?
The one that is willing to wait until you get married. Because in truth, the sex has challenges, right? As far as I'm concerned, you learn better someone as time goes on. If you get a brand new car today, you're probably going to drive that car the best weeks after you start driving. It's not that first day you drive it the best way. So if you give everybody the taste, or you're looking for the taste, you feel that you're getting the best part of it.
But really, what's the big deal in this sex baking? So it's just a natural thing, that's.
Oh Lord, a lot.
It's just a natural thing. It's just a natural thing.
A lot of things.
All these stars, all these celebrities that do it and walk away. What happens?
Is that not the reason why those celebrities don't have a stable marriage?
Are you sure you're not making conclusions?
Well, a lot of them don't have stable marriages.
And it's because of sex.
A lot of them are people having issues in their marriages that they will not tell you about. Take it or leave it. There is a backside to it, and that backside is very, very terrible. Nobody wants to face it. If it comes to it, and you can be given a clear picture of the consequences of sex before marriage, you will go for sex before marriage.
It's difficult for me because I see people that are still okay in their marriage. I see people that are still fine. They're not celebrities and all that, but they did it before they got married, and it was okay. It made their relationship stronger.
It does not make it right.
It makes the love more.
Oh God! even seeing my wife against me, it's making me feel unkind. And it's so strange. Sex before marriage has consequences you never will pick if they actually give you those things. without wrapping them in the
The
fun, the
romance,
romance of sex before marriage. If you wrap that whole feeling
implications,
and
yeah.
show you the implication, you won't go for sex before marriage. I mean, I don't even see one use of sex before marriage.
Yeah.
People say a lot of things like they want to use it to know the woman that is going to get pregnant. Yeah,
Baby
bear
factory.
children. She could get pregnant. There are a lot of ladies that struggle with miscarriages.
Mm-hmm.
So you get pregnant and
Lose
you
baby.
have miscarriage. You could be stillbirth. You give birth to the child will die. It won't be your portion. But that happens to many people.
Yeah.
So how is
It's not a
having
good
sex
enough
before
reason.
marriage? I mean, it's just a very terrible reason.
Yeah.
Some people will say because you want to know if the person is good and bad. There is nothing. Quote me anywhere. There is nothing like being good in bed. Those people that you watch in movies and porns, they are actors. And if at all they are actors and they are good at it, the ones you watch on TikTok whining their wigs, they learned it. If you want it, your spouse, your partner can learn it.
Yeah.
In fact, having sex with one person is completely different from having sex with another person because we are all different. We're all different. Everybody is unique. So if you are saying you're having sex with this person that you can know how to have sex, but by the time you get someone else, you find out that
All the information you got from there
was useless.
useless.
Information. Useless information. And it even has spiritual implications.
Yeah, soul ties, spiritual exchange of spirits. And for me, that's the scariest. Like, you know how many spirits you collect as you go along? So it's not just body count physically, it's also spiritual counts.
So you're in a room with your wife, but there are lots of spirits. So being just flows like this. Belinda flows like this. Francesca is in the corner calling you.
And the truth is, those things affect you. They dilute you. And you know, there was a book I read where it talked about the fact that the glue that glues a couple is sex. So once you've joined so many times with so many other people, by the time you're meeting your wife and getting married, that glue has lost a lot of its essence.
Strength.
So it's not really working like that. So you find that sex that between you and your present spouse is not working as the glue that it's supposed to be. So it affects your future relationships. What about the memories?
Yeah, the memories alone is even worse because it could even affect the way you rate the performance of your wife or your spouse, and the way you even rate your own performance. It affects you because you are thinking, you're doing a lot of comparison in your head that you can't use your mouth to say.
Some people actually say
That's very extreme.
And they cause major issues for themselves.
Terrible issues. And when you're making love to your spouse and you're calling another person's name, I mean, that one is worse, right? But that thought is even the craziest because you can't share with anybody. You are just there. That, if it's this person now, he will turn me upside down, he will spin me on the fan. You've learned what you don't need, what is useless in your marriage, So it's terrible in that respect also. And another thing is you're going to build a spouse, either a man or woman, that already believes the trend should be to taste what we shouldn't taste.
Forbidden fruits.
So you have already created an appetite that you cannot satisfy because you have allowed the person to watch all forms of channels. Now you are not telling the person that now
it's only this channel.
You watch.
And it'll be difficult because if before marriage the person was not able to control themselves and stay away from you until married, what stops them after marriage to go ahead and do the same thing? Yes, because now they are more attractive as married people. They can afford to do that without being forced to make a commitment.
Yes.
Then your guard is down concerning sex now. There's no idea of it's now allowed. So you start to seek that feeling of stolen waters kind of feeling. And so your spouse just found out that your spouse doesn't satisfy that anymore. So you start looking for stolen waters outside. So like PK says, a fornicator is just an adulterer in training. And if both of you go ahead to cheat on God when you're in a relationship, when you get married, what stops either one of you from cheating on each other? Nothing really. So I don't know. Either way you look at it, sex before marriage does not make sense. And that is the reason why you should not indulge in it before you get married. It's advisable to stay away and actually build a relationship on intimacy without sex.
Without sex.
That's when you know it's gonna last.
Conversation,
Yeah.
you know, do things together, build things together. If you feel that you don't have issues or rancors, design businesses, bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah, those are some of the things you can
Ask
spend
what's
your
your
time
plan
doing.
for the future.
Yeah, talk about your
Discuss
dreams.
that.
You know, and you know, when you introduce sex in a relationship, it's actually more difficult to leave. So even when you know that this person is not good for me,
At some point, by the time you start seeing some red flags,
yes,
you feel that
especially when you
invested.
stay in long enough, you feel invested. You feel like I can't go. You feel like, oh, this person is disvirgin me. No, I don't want to increase my body count. Oh, no, now I'm done. Already have 2 or 3 guys. I've said, let me stop here. Meanwhile, you know for a fact
You should.
that this person is not good.
And if sex wasn't involved, you'd have just moved.
Should have walked away much more
Easier.
easily. Yeah. So really, I mean, any mutual you can see, testing out compatibility. No, you don't need compatibility. You don't need to test compatibility. Whoever you get married to, you can start from where they are, where you meet them, and learn each other and adjust and adapt to each other, rather than trying to learn skills and then coming to your mind with those skills. They are absolutely unnecessary.
We hope that someone will get relationship right with this.
Yeah.
And for those that are already in marriages, we pray that you would find a place of comfort. The Holy Spirit will guide you to reconciliations and restorations that
Yes.
will help you not to face consequences of the things that have happened in the past.
And of course, seek help where you need to. Okay?
Yes. So you can
Don't
seek
die in
counseling.
silence.
Don't die in silence. There's some men, ladies that need to tell. You need to remove a lot of things out of your mind so that you'll be free from those thoughts, from those spirits, and then you'll be able to bond properly with your spouse. It will set you free, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
It might be looking terrible, it might be looking serious, but by the time you seek counseling, get help on how to go about it, eventually achieve it.
Yeah.
It will set you. You'll even find out that probably your spouse also has baggages that need to are covering up and locking in a cupboard. The moment you let them all out, with the help of marriage counselors, you will find out that you will be set free. We hope that it's been a blessing.
Yeah. Yes.
Hoping we see you in the next video.
Yep. Bye.